isn't the comparison between student loans and the Paycheck Protection Program a little bit strained, given that some of those federal student loans were given with the expectation that they would be paid back, and then the Paycheck Protection Program loans were given to employers with the expectation that those loans would be forgiven if they kept folks on payroll during a pandemic?
Yes, all of the Republicans in Congress who were saying to us, this debt relief program is unacceptable, could have also been saying, hey, take it easy on doing all this debt forgiveness. And we never got a single bit of incoming from Republicans saying, slow down PPP forgiveness. In fact, the incoming we got was people saying, do it faster. Make it easier for people to qualify for forgiveness. So yeah, we think that there's a real tension between that and the idea that if we're going to try and give $10,000 to a nurse or a firefighter, that somehow is unacceptable.
It's great. On Creative, what is an expressive original design?
Say that one more time?
Do you feel like you have a clear sense of who this actually impacts, this decision today?
I mean, I don't have like a number or a list of who this is going to impact. What we know and understand is this was the wrong decision. This was incredibly disappointing that decision was made.
The court tries to distinguish in its decision, of course, it's just decision between a service and an expressive design. And I'm just trying to get a sense of if you feel like you understand that decision.
So I hear you. I'm just not going to get into specifics. More broadly, this is a problem. Right. This is clear discriminate. This is going to clearly open another avenue, another door to discriminating against a vulnerable community. And so the president is going to continue to enforce federal anti-discrimination protections, and he's going to call on Congress to move forward with the Equality Act.
Are you on a totally solid legal footing with the income-based repayment changes, or could there be lawsuits challenging that as well?
No, that authority is crystal clear. There's a specific statute allowing the Secretary to design these income-based repayment programs, and the specific details of this income-based repayment program are clearly within what's permitted under the statute there. And so I would be surprised, frankly, if there was a legal challenge to that proposal.
I think this is a known answer, so I'm sorry for even asking it, but like, how big is the universe of people who don't qualify for the income-based repayment who just aren't going to be covered by this exciting thing you just offered?
Sure. Every single borrower is eligible for this program. Now, the key is that if you're an extremely high-income borrower, your income may be so high that the specific benefit where you cap your payment at a percentage of your income doesn't actually benefit you because that percentage is still higher than what your monthly payment would be. But it stretches pretty far up the income spectrum.
First, the other day, the president said that this is not a normal court. While the administration disagrees with this decision, does the administration think that it is legitimate?
Yeah, so on your first question, we accept the court's ruling. Of course, we disagree with it. We had a chance to review the dissent written by Justice Kagan. We largely agree with the points that were made in the dissent.
The opinion touches on the president's authority to act without specific permission from Congress. It cites several opinions that I know have tripped up Biden administration policies over the last couple of years. Can you talk about how you see this opinion moving forward, applying in other areas of policymaking that you do?
Well, look, I think that it's kind of in the eye of the beholder, right? When the HEROES Act says that the secretary can waive or modify a provision, it seems to me that is very clear about what the secretary's authorities are. It is a broad grant of authority.
This doctrine continuing to be an obstacle to different goals that you have moving forward?
Have to weigh how it would stand up against that new doctrine that the Supreme Court has issued. But again, we think that the pathway that we're choosing here, the Higher Education Act, is available even with this doctrine in place.